It's great to see so many of you here. Look at this full room. That tells me two things. That tells me none of you stayed up too late last night. That's great news. And it tells me you've all made it just about on time, but we are about 5 or 6 minutes late. So I'm not going to say a lot today, really. Other than thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming to the 2026 TTF conference, or TTF Live, as it is called this year. And you will see over the next couple of days why we're calling it TTF Live. It's because we have a lot of really good stuff to show you. Live demonstrations of technology, stuff that proves that the things we've been talking about for a number of years now, around connected services, around data, around how we will use data to provide new services for road users and road operators. Some of this stuff is here now. It's really close. And as that happens, the department's focus is shifting from thinking about this in kind of policy and academic terms to thinking about how we will roll things out, demonstrate technologies, start to pilot what connected services could look like. And there will be lots of announcements this year, and there have been some announcements already about the journey we're taking towards that. And this is a very big part of that. This is a really big part of getting the sector into the same kind of headspace that we are in terms of the technology we can use, the services we can deliver, the things we should be thinking about in sort of policy terms on a local and national level. This is really important to that. So well done you for being here, because this is where a lot of that debate will happen. And I think the TTF has been growing now for a good number of years, and it's grown to the fantastic events we have now. And I think we've covered an awful lot of ground in the TTF. We've done an awful lot of different things and supported an awful lot of different technologies and areas of road technology. And I think now what's happening is we are seeing a more of a focus. I don't want to say TTF was unfocused, but I think we're seeing more of a focus now about how we use data in the infrastructure and data in vehicles to deliver new services. And that's certainly where government's thinking is at the moment. And if we think about things like the road safety strategy and the incredibly ambitious targets we have for reducing road safety accidents, killed and seriously injured events by 2035 by something like 65%. We think about targets like that. We think about some of the targets and some of the announcements that will be coming in the integrated national transport strategy. And we see that government is now really focused on supporting technology as a way of delivering better transport. And we are the people that will deliver that. This room is the people that will make that happen. BU suppliers, consultants, local authorities. This is the room where we will decide how we technologically deliver those objectives. So thank you for being here. We've got a great couple of days, a very busy couple of days. So when you go out for breaks and when you go out for lunch, absolutely, please spend your time next door with the exhibitors. They've sponsored us to be here. We have our headline sponsor, TPX Impact. We have everybody else who's out there who've sponsored it. So please engage with them. Not only because they've paid for us all to be here, but also because they're selling and showing really useful technology and services that you should be interested in. So please spend your time out there. But when we ask you to come back, please come back quickly, because we've got a lot to get through. And none of us wants to be here late into the evening, but damn it, we will be if we have to. Nobody leaves till we get through the agenda. And of course, the great thing about being at Hinckley is it's a fantastic hotel, but you can't go anywhere. You're all stuck here until we let you go. So I think we're going to have a great event. I think last night we had a fantastic warm-up event with the networking session. So great, thanks you all for being there. I think that sets us off great. I think we've got a great day today. We've got the dinner tonight, and then tomorrow we've got something completely new with the live demonstrations and the engine room where you can see technology in action, and the consultation session that we'll be running in here. So tomorrow there is a lot to do in terms of moving around, and you all have a badge with a group number on the top of it. That doesn't matter today, but tomorrow that becomes absolutely crucial, because we will need to do quite a lot of herding of people to get you into the right place, to see the right thing, to ensure that you all experience everything that we want to show tomorrow morning. But it is going to be a complex morning. But of course, it's been ultimately managed by Elcrig, who, as you all know, are an absolute machine at this sort of thing. So it will all work seamlessly, he says, looking at Elcrig. Of course it will. It'll work absolutely seamlessly. But we do need you to make sure that you're in the right place on the right time, and you follow the instructions that we give you, and we get all that sorted. So I don't want to speak for too much longer, because we have our keynote address in a session. But just to say, so we have Professor Thornley, who is the new Chief Scientist of the department. Fantastic that she's here. Really, really pleased that she's along and engaging with us, because as you know, we've had great relationships with the previous two Chief Scientists, Sarah Sharples and Phil Blythe. And it's great to see that we're now forming that relationship with the new Chief Scientist, and that she, again, is seeing the value and the energy in this sector. So I'll welcome Patricia to the stage in a second. Following Patricia, we have George Economides from the department. We have Mohamed Ismail from WSP, and we have Michaela Nelson from the department, who will be giving an update on some of the policy background to where we're going in terms of technology. And then to finish the morning session off before the coffee break, we have Michael from our sponsor, who will give an update on his company. And I think it's fair to say that TPX are not a company that many of us will have heard of. They're quite new to the sector. They're a very exciting company with some very exciting ideas and products. So I really look forward to him explaining who they are and why they can be a value to us in the future.